Hey guys, it's me. And if you are traveling to North Korea for the first time, then you have definitely come to the right place. Because in today's video, we will be talking about 10 of the best tips before you travel to one of the most isolated countries in the world. If you are new here, welcome. I am a travel vlogger who has traveled to over 42 countries and counting. The first time I went to North Korea was in 2019, and I absolutely fell in love with the country. And ever since then, North Korea has become one of my favorite destinations to go back to again and again and again, because there is so much to explore and discover. And even though it might seem daunting at first, but once you do your research and you know what to expect, it can actually be very easy to navigate around. So without further ado, let us get started. Number 1. When you enter North Korea, you will notice that you have to fill out an entry form. But something that you need to pay close attention to is this part right here where it says purpose of visit. Now, honestly, you could put anything down here. However, if you put something like, I am going to North Korea to explore its beautiful nature and landscapes, then it is possible that your visa might get rejected or you won't get approved to enter North Korea. Whereas if you were to write something like, I am visiting North Korea for guided tours only, and you won't be going off the beaten path, then you are more likely to get your visa approved. This tip is extremely important, not only for North Korea, but any other country as well. Always make sure to follow their customs and entry requirements. Next up, number 2. If you are staying in Pyongyang, which is the capital city of North Korea, you will notice that there are 3 main metro lines that run throughout the city. One thing that you have to keep in mind is that all of these metros are closed on Mondays. So just make sure to take note of that. Number 3. Did you know that if you want to use public Wi-Fi in North Korea, you have to use the government-provided network called Kwangmyong? One thing that you should know is that you cannot access any international websites such as Google, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even Wikipedia is blocked in North Korea. In addition to that, there is also heavy censorship within the country. So just keep that in mind. Even when I was in North Korea, I couldn't really upload anything to social media. Whenever I tried to do that, it said that the connection was unstable. That's why I was uploading all of my videos from a neighboring country. Now, even though you can't really access much online, there are local websites that you can access. For example, there is a local version of YouTube called Songguk Tongsin. There is also a local news website called Minju Joseon. And lastly, there is Ninara.com, which is another website that you can check out while you are in the country. Number 4. Something that I really recommend you guys to bring with you to North Korea is a USB flash drive. Reason being is because most people are unable to use their phones while they are in the country. However, if you have a USB flash drive with you and you have some movies downloaded onto it or some music, then you can pretty much watch them anywhere. In fact, I remember the last time I went to North Korea, I brought with me a bunch of K-pop songs onto my USB flash drive, and I was able to listen to them while I was on the train. It was a great way to pass the time. Number 5. One thing that I think everyone should know before traveling to North Korea is that you must always stay with your tour guide. You are not allowed to wander off on your own. If you do get separated from your tour guide, then it can cause a lot of trouble, not only for yourself, but for your entire group. Number 6. Even though North Korea might seem very different from our society today, one thing that they do have quite a bit of is QR codes. So whenever you are scanning these QR codes, make sure to use the QR code reader on your phone. You don't want to be using Google Lens because it might lead to some trouble. Number 7. If you are traveling to North Korea, especially if you are coming from the US, then one thing that I highly recommend you guys to do is to download the NK Talks app. This is an app that was created by a YouTuber who goes by the name of Uri. He is a Korean American who created this app to help people prepare for their trip to North Korea. Inside of the app, he talks about a whole bunch of things that you need to know before traveling to North Korea, and it is divided into categories such as do's and don'ts, what to pack, what to know. So if you are ever traveling to North Korea, I highly recommend you guys to download this app because it is extremely helpful. Number 8. This next tip is quite obvious, but one thing that you should definitely bring with you to North Korea is cash. Make sure to bring enough US dollars to last you throughout your entire trip. Now, the reason why I say US dollars is because the currency in North Korea is called the North Korean won. However, the exchange rate is so bad that no one really uses the local currency. They prefer to use US dollars instead. Another thing that you should know is that you cannot convert your money in North Korea. All of your currency conversions have to happen before you arrive in the country. So just keep that in mind. And one last thing is that it is recommended to only use brand new bills. So make sure that you are taking out brand new bills from your wallet. Number 9. This next one is very important, and it has to do with what you can and cannot bring into North Korea. So if you are planning on bringing any type of camera equipment, whether it is a drone, a GoPro, a big DSLR camera, then you have to declare these items. Otherwise, you might have a hard time getting them out of the country. And last but not least, number 10. Even though North Korea is known as one of the most secretive countries in the world, it is slowly opening up to tourism. As of today, there are many famous tourist attractions that you can explore in North Korea, such as the Masikryong ski resort, the West Sea Bar, the Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum, Mount Maoyang, the Arch of Reunification, and the Juki Tower. So if you are traveling to North Korea for the first time, you definitely have to explore all of these amazing places. And one last thing is that if you ever get the chance, try to explore outside of Pyongyang, because North Korea has so much to offer. There are so many amazing cities that you can explore. One of my favorite cities in North Korea is Hamhung. It is located along the east coast, and it's just a very beautiful place. So if you are traveling to North Korea for the first time, then hopefully these 10 tips have helped you guys out a little bit. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions regarding North Korea, because I would love to answer all of them for you. And lastly, if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more epic stories and check out my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.